All right, so I talked about tasers. Now I'm going to talk about stun guns. So every taser is also a stun gun, but not every stun gun is also a taser. Let me explain. So a stun gun requires that you actually press against the skin in order to use the stun function. Now this is an example of a stun gun flashlight. It's made by Taser. And if you're not comfortable carrying an actual taser, or for whatever reason you just want to carry, regular flashlight and have that added feature of a stun gun, this is a really good flashlight that's rechargeable. It does require a wall outlet, and it obviously has the stun gun function. So with this, you need to actually press it against the skin. And it also has, a very rugged bottom. This is a solid unit, right? This is alloy. You could really do some damage to somebody. So first is the light. So you would want to blind them, using the light. And when I say blind them, I'm talking momentarily, like 1 to 3 seconds, just while their pupils are adjusting. And during that brief moment, even some cameras will go through this, where it gets washed out as it lets in the max amount of light. See that? That's basically your eyes. See, in the shutter on an automatic camera is similar to your pupils. Obviously not identical, but it illustrates the point that once the shutter, and in your case your pupils, adjust for the low light environment, it's going to adjust to let in the maximum amount of light. And then when you add a huge burst of light when your pupils are already dilated, it's going to be even worse than if you did this during the day where your pupils are already constricted. So you can see how you might not be able to see anything for a brief second, and then you have that in your face. So that's why a really bright flashlight is really important to have, and having that additional function of stun gun once the light is engaged. Let me show you here. So that's a very disarming sound that would stop probably most dog fights. If your coyote's pursuing your small dog on an evening walk, that's going to scare them off. Most times they have no idea what that sound is, and it's almost 50,000 volts. So it's enough to really cause some immense pain, not be lethal. It's the amps that kill, not the volts. And if you just want a good quality flashlight, well, this is one option. So that's stun gun. I still recommend a taser over a stun gun, but to emphasize the difference, the stun gun requires that you actually press against the skin. The taser can be shot from 15 feet for the civilian models to keep you at a safe distance. Now there's still a few other options to give you a safe distance that are less than lethal that I'm going to talk about next.